So for this question, I stared at this for a little bit anyway. Any number of ways will work here, okay? So you could identify the fact that there's an F here. Does everybody see that one? Or, this is one just jumped out at me because I saw the F first earlier. You could do that one as well, those like co-interior angles. Okay, and we know it doesn't matter what's in those corners. We know that they have to add to 180 for the co-interior one. Okay, so maybe we'll start there. Okay, so we'll get rid of the F. We'll start with the co-interior. So for the co-interior one, I know that this plus this has to equal 180. Right, that's just a fact from the first page that you've learned. And you probably saw it before, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, okay, well, 2x plus 8 plus 2x minus 20, that has to equal 180. So any questions with that? So now you could apply your skills from unit 1. We could go, okay, well, 2x plus 2x, that's going to be 4x. So 4x, and then 8 minus 20 is going to be minus 16, has to equal 180. Okay, and then I'm just going to try and get x by itself now. Okay, so I'm going to move the 16 over. It's going to become positive. So 4x plus 16 plus 16, that's going to turn into 196. Oops. Sorry, not 196. Oh yeah, I'm right. 196. And then divide both sides by 4. X should equal 28. Does that sound familiar? Sorry, yes, Elizabeth?
8 minus 20 is negative 12.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I think my answer's right. I think it's 28. Let me go back. I'll just fix this. Okay, plus 12, 192. Does this look better? Let's check that. Like I said, my solution's a little different because I did the F first earlier. That's not right. Well, that's perplexing. Yes, Holly? Is what, sorry? Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like talk through this, okay, to the end, and then obviously I record it, okay? Just trying to work through a question, and then I'll let you guys, whatever time's left. I really honestly only have like 3 questions left to do, and I think you're good. I'll give you another, I really don't need the rest of this other lesson. I just need the front side of it. So there's 2 more questions after this one, okay? And then, yeah, you can work away, okay? My issue is this is a different answer than my solution earlier. But I don't think we've done anything wrong. I think we're good. So let's roll with this. Okay, that's x. So what has to be those 2 angles then? If I take 48 and I plug it in for x, I should get 2 times 48 plus 8. That'll be that angle. What should that be? Be 104. That seem like what people are getting? That looks like the angle that's sitting there too. It looks like it's almost drawn to scale. Okay. That'll be this angle here. And then this angle here would be, let me move this down so we don't get confused. You're going to get 2 times 48 minus 20. Be 76. Does everybody seem happy with that so far? You were pretty quick to correct me earlier, so I'm assuming that's okay because nobody said anything else. Okay. So there's those two angles. What do you want to do now? I'll ask you what you want to do, and we'll just talk about it because I have my solution. I don't want to like. What do you want to do now? Is there anything like? I mean, did anybody do anything other than the F? Just out of curiosity. I don't know if there is or isn't. I'm just asking if somebody saw something different. Okay, I know that if I draw the F, these two angles here have to be equal. Would everybody agree with that? Okay, so I just make those equal and then I can solve for what y is. Once I have y, I can go back and plug it in. It'll tell me what the degrees are for each spot, right? Everybody agree with that process? So let's find y. Okay, we know that 2y has to be equal to 3y minus 21. Okay, so we're going to go 2y, take away 3y, has to equal negative 21. 2y minus 3y should be negative y, has to equal negative 21. Just cancel, so we know y is positive 21. Okay, and then we can go back to our triangle. We then know 2 times 20, 2 times 21 should equal 42 degrees. And then here, 3 times 21 minus 21 be the same thing as, well, we know they have to be equal. We're just kind of proving it at this point. It has to be 42 degrees as well. Okay. Do we have any questions? That's a little trickier of a question, but I think for you it's cool to be able to like come full circle to take like something that maybe you struggled with at the very beginning of the course in terms of solving equations, solving for variables, and then take that knowledge and apply it to a different situation like this. Like that's, to me, that's kind of cool. See it come full circle and just take what you've learned. That's what you're going to do in math. Okay, I'll hit stop there and I'll fast forward.